Hey guys, everybody, Moneyrags here. Look, sporting a new cap. That's exciting. Uh, my buddy David has sent me a wonderful gift. This thing is awesome. I mean, it's got uh, it's got silver and uh, and copper, and it is fantastic. And then I don't have to have that big old pointy thing anymore. I can wear it if I want to, but I don't have to anymore. This thing is the bomb. I can drive down. I can drive down the road, and I don't have to have, a big old cone on my head, or where people can see tinfoil in the back. That's exciting. I can't believe it. I know, right? Anyway, thanks, David. You're the man. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna have a lot of things to talk about over the next few days. Lots of things are going on. I'm getting things back. Things are starting to click. Hopefully getting better. They're going to readjust my medicines. Things are happening. But so I will get started, and this is a really this is the most difficult subject in the whole world for me to talk about, and that's religion. Okay, so some people ask, well, what are you? And what religion are you? You know, that is, like I said, extremely difficult. I have gone to Catholic school, I've gone to Christian school, I have studied 8 or 9 different religions extensively, and I have, I have a vast knowledge of things. When I question things, I have to learn. So, I can say that without a doubt, I can defend almost every religion tooth and nail, and I can pretty much destroy most religions wholeheartedly, tooth and nail, because there are so many contradictions and this, that, and the other, and religion to me is a very personal thing. I'm eclectic. I have taken the best of all the ones that I have studied, and I have kind of made them my own. So I can't think of the bad things. I have to think of good things. I can't think of being punished or anything, because trust me, I do that a lot myself. So I think on the positive sides, and all of the religions that I've ever studied have a positive side. They all have positive notes and stuff like that. So it's hard to clump me into one specific category when on a daily things change. I study more, and my perceptions of things change. Like I said, I just have a vast knowledge of those things, and like I said, I just take the best of what I've read, and I make it a personal thing. And some people say, well, how can you do that? I mean, if you don't believe in the one, then you'll go to hell and stuff like that. I live in my own personal hell, and it's not that I believe in a bunch of different gods or stuff like that, but I believe in that whatever religion makes you the best person that you can be, that is absolutely wonderful. I mean, so much of this world today, there is negativity everywhere, and to just focus on the positive is wonderful. And a lot of people take for what's positive, and people will try to make it a negative. and to that I you know, I this is what happens. If I'm online and somebody absolutely dramatically states something as a fact, then I have to come back and, it's a belief. And because of beliefs have uh, theories, and even facts have theories, and da 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 da. Yeah, even facts aren't really facts. It's just a bunch of people that say, well, this is the truth, and a bunch of other people say, oh, you're right, and that's what they consider a fact. Some people say, the fact is that you live and you die. But that's not necessarily true in all religions, because in some religions, after you die, you get reincarnated, so you never really die. You just transfer your presence onto something else. So facts aren't necessarily facts. And that's the hard thing about the religion. It is a belief. And it should be very personal. But you should not be, what is that? I can't, where you take and you twist the words, and it's your way or no way. I can't think of the word at the moment. Usually I can sometimes, but not right now. But you have, in almost all religions, you have those fanatics, and they've taken pieces out of each one, and usually it's a negative. Most of your fanatics take the negative out of stuff, and they try to make everybody adhere and mold to that. And like I said, with a belief system, that's so hard. And I mean, every religion has their own books, and each one believes that is absolutely true. And who can fault them for that? I mean, really, I mean, even pagans and stuff like that, everybody has their own books. Everybody has their own beliefs, and I mean, there is only one religion out there that has had absolutely no violence in its history so far. That's the FSM religion, and that's the Flying Spaghetti Monster. I know, right? Flying Spaghetti Monster. Who knew? But this is they don't push their views on anybody else, and they don't believe that their religion is the only one. So, I mean, so it's hard. You can't be hardly a fanatic if you believe that there's no true, that your religion is the only religion. And they believe, and I'm not a member of it. I'm not. I don't condone it, and I don't not condone it. It is a personal thing, very, very personal, and like I said, religion is very hard, and I am very eclectic. I have taken, like I said, I've taken bits and pieces from everywhere, and I make everything a positive. I don't think on the negative, and I don't believe that people should think on the negative. They should focus on the positive. In this day and age where everybody is, well, I guess wanting to be, I can't say coddled, but gingerly talked to, gingerly going through life, instead of having a hard, like a lot of us did when we were growing up, especially if you're over 40. You know what I'm talking about. That, we come on, we didn't have those choices of when we went to supper, that if you didn't like something, mom made something else. Well, the fact is if you didn't like it, guess what? You went without. And usually, if you went without, you went to bed. So so is I believe that if most religions would scale back uh, uh, the hellfire and damnation, if they would scale back and concentrate more on loving, uh, and the loving aspect of things, they would draw in more people, and you would get more people involved in your churches and stuff like that. Because now they don't want to be scared into a religion; they want to be loved into it, and that's fine. And with things that change through time, like our old TVs, our old tube TVs and stuff like that, our old black and whites, uh, things have evolved to get better and more focused on bigger and better and brighter. We didn't go from color TVs to black and white, although I did. Um, that's because my color wheel went out, and that's okay. I don't mind. I told you all that I went. I've been 6 months without my TV, and it wasn't up until about a week and a half ago I turned that sucker back on. It happens. Uh, it doesn't work all the time, and it's a 73 inch. It doesn't work all the time, so it gives an error code, and I watch it in black and white. That's okay. I don't need to see all that bright colors. I get the gist of it, pretty much guess what color people are wearing by the different shades of black and white that are going on. I am not that picky. I am so not that picky that even my lawnmower is duct taped. But like I said, I'm excited that um, I I got up the strength to turn on my TV, plug it in, turn it on. My wife's really happy too. I love you, baby. Um, so, getting back to the religion thing, is like I said, it's a very personal thing. Whatever makes you the best person, and don't be a fanatic about it, and don't push your views on it to other people. Because when you become pushy, people nowadays, they draw back. They don't like the pushiness. Um, they want to be carried in, so to speak. And they're not going to do that with hellfire and damnation. And some people go, well, the end of the world is coming. They've been crying that for at least 100 years. That's how they get you into church, telling you the end of the world's coming, da 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 da. This is happening. This is happening. I mean, if anybody remembers Billy Graham, he thought for sure, well, they still all do, but back then, the end's coming. So they tried to scare you to get back into church. When that's not working anymore. If you look at the numbers in churches, they are starting to decline because they don't want to be scared. Should they be? I don't know. I don't know if they should or not, or gingerly brought in, because we don't know when the end is coming. Everybody says the signs are all there. They've been there for 100 years. Everything changes, everything gets better, but if we could gingerly bring these people back in, make it more comfortable, make it a little more exciting. Right. Like some of the churches, I won't give it the exact religion, but you spend 2 or 3 hours standing, kneeling, doing a little bit of singing. To the new generation, that's fairly boring. So spice it up. And I'm not talking rock and roll. No, I'm not talking that stuff. I'm just talking about making it more interesting. If you have to do that with computers and lasers on the wall, whatever brings them in, so you can teach what you believe to bring them in is going to be a whole lot better than scaring them nowadays. I mean, come on, guys. If you're old like me, we lived in an era where parents scared you, you listened. You can't even scare kids anymore. You go to jail for it. You have to be ginger with them. And I believe that's where the religion, if it is to flourish, any of them, is to welcome in with a blanket. And more loving, caring, and a little more excitement. Again, I want to thank David. You rock, buddy. This thing is amazing. I go everywhere with it and never leave without it. I suggest everybody out there get one of these. Even if you're not schizophrenic, these things are so nice. They fit comfortable. Yes, they're a little bit pricey, but that's okay. For comfort and well-being, it's the bomb. It looks great on me too. I'm excited. Again, I want to tell you all, I love you. Thanks for watching. You guys rock. I think I'm up to like 28 or 29 subs now. Thank you. I never in a million years thought I'd get that many. I got that many. You guys rock. Thank you. Bunny Rags. Peace, guys.